Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about this book called Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda, written by Becky Albertalli. This book was pretty interesting. It's about Simon. He's this kid in high school. He wrote this, whoa, what am I thinking? He's gay, but no one knows he's gay except for this one person, and this person is Blue. Blue and Simon write messages, like they write emails back and forth, like they're friends, but they don't know who they are. Blue isn't Blue's real name, and Simon doesn't use his real name. But they become friends. Their relationship grows over messages. Then one day, someone finds out that Simon is gay and blackmails him. He basically says that if you don't help me get with this girl, then I'm going to tell the whole world. And the story goes from there. It's about life in high school. So this relationship between Simon and Blue, it grows, and what happens, you know, who's Simon? It's kind of like a murder mystery, like who did it, who killed it, you know, who's the person, you know. But it's not, like no one killed no one. Like it's about who is Blue and who is Simon, technically, right? I liked it a lot. It was entertaining. There were parts where like I kind of spaced out, but that's just me. I space out like when I'm not like 100% in it. And there were parts where I wasn't like 100% in. But that doesn't say anything about the book. It just says that it didn't catch my attention all the time, but it was really interesting, easy to read, very realistic. It was a really realistic book, and I hate saying that because what does it mean, you know? Let me put it this way. There are writers who write about high school and you don't believe it, you know? Like, you don't think that things are possible with certain writers. But with this writer, you would think everything's possible because she doesn't go like, she doesn't cross lines. Like, she just, everything is what it is. The relationships, for example, like Simon and his best friend, you can tell they're really good friends, and you can tell when they're drifting, even if it's like nothing. You can tell that there's this distance growing. It's like when you and your best friend, you talk every single day, and then one day you don't talk, but nothing happens. You keep talking the next day. You don't say anything, but you could sense it, you know, even if things go back to normal. I like that. I like the relationship between him, Simon, and his parents. They are very cool parents. He has a cool mom and a cool dad, but they're not like very cool, you know, like the cool mom, you know, they're not like that. Like, if Simon messes up, they will tell him he messes up. And if Simon needs to be grounded, he will be grounded. You know what I'm saying? So I like that because a lot of times when parents are portrayed as understanding, they're portrayed as you can do whatever the hell you want. But no, these parents are very, very real. Like, they remember what it's like to be young. They remember what it's like to be in high school, you know? So I like that. I like the way high school is painted. I mean, it's portrayed in a very realistic way. It reminded me of high school, which makes me wonder, do high school kids today relate to this high school story? Because it reminded me of high school, and I graduated like a long time ago, like in 2009. That's like 9 years ago. I don't know, because I feel like things have changed. Like, obviously not like that basic sense of high school, you know, like finding out who you are and growing up in high school and drama and all that. That hasn't changed. That will never change, right? But like, can kids use cell phones in high school? Like, I don't know, because I remember I couldn't use cell phones in high school. Like, I had to like sneak text, you know, like this with the like T9 or whatever, like all the way over here. And if they caught me texting, I would get my phone taken away. What about today? Like, I don't know, you know. So if it reminded me of high school, does this remind kids of high school today? I don't know. Anyway, I like that because even though I'm not in high school today, it reminded me of high school. Anyway, it's a very nice story. not nice in the sense of like, oh, everything is 100% like well and perfect, everything is great. Not like that. It's a nice story in the sense of it has a message. I guess you yourself have to decide what that message is, you know? For me, it was like, what's love? And who are you? And even though not everyone is gay, not everyone is straight, everyone deals with their own issues, and everyone has to find out who they are and why you do certain things, you know? Also love. What is love? Simon and Blue, they message each other. This friendship grows, even though they don't know who they are. It makes you think, like, what is love, and what are the things that cause people to be so prejudiced, you know? Like, anyone can fall in love through messages. You don't have to see someone face to face to fall in love. So why are there so many people who are homophobic? Why are there people who don't believe in basic things, like in things that like make you wonder, like, I don't know where I'm going, like, but love is love, you know? Like, why are people so mean? But yeah, this book was really good. The only thing I didn't like, which is not a big deal, because that's just my opinion, because this is just what I think about this. The only thing I didn't like is the ending. It's not to say that it didn't end how I wanted it to end. It's just that I wanted more. It felt too like, this is it, and that's it. You know, like, it gave me more when I wanted more, but then at the end I was left wanting more, you know? Other than that, this book is great. Very easy to read. It's to the point in the sense of it's not dramatic, it's not like overly complicated, it's just what it is. I haven't seen the movie. I'll probably see it when it's like on Netflix or like at Redbox, and I have like a Redbox code or whatever. It's at Redbox now. Yeah, I liked it. 4 out of 5 stars. Go read it if you want. So yeah, so subscribe to my channel. Click the like button. This really helps me out, apparently. And yeah.